Welcome back. We're joined by Brody White in the kitchen from Spruce, Goose, Chop and Block. Great to have you back on the show.
Thank you, Susan.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
To be here. Yeah, Merry Christmas.
We also have to say that Brody has done a lot of different things here. Like, he's been on for several months, but he has no more facial hair. Ponytail's gone.
Yeah, but I am the same guy.
You are the same guy.
Same
Good.
guy, same butcher.
So we are talking turkey on the show today.
Yeah.
We all have our own traditions when it comes to how to make a turkey, but you're going to give us some new ideas.
We're just gonna simply roast the bird as perfect as we can get it.
Okay.
It's there's some things that we do that it kind of fundamentally doesn't make sense. Like for me personally, when you stuff a turkey, it doesn't it makes it a whole uniform mass. So you actually have to cook the inside of the stuffing to 160 degrees to make it safe to eat. And by that time, the breasts and the legs are going to be, in my opinion, overcooked.
So you don't put it in the stuffing right away?
No stuffing.
No, never?
No, just cook it aside.
Wow.
Cook it on the side, season it well, have some turkey stock around so you can get that turkey flavor into your stuffing. Cook it on the side.
So what you're saying is there's a chance people, when they eat their stuffing, it might not be healthy to eat it because it...
Yeah, there's a chance that any bacteria or salmonella that was inside the cavity would have gotten mixed in with the stuffing, so you would actually have to cook the center of that stuffing to 160 degrees to make it safe.
And then you're overcooking the turkey.
And then you're overcooking the turkey.
Okay, interesting.
So in my opinion, you just simply roast the bird, and it's going to take less time to do, so you can focus on drinking mimosas instead of hanging out slaving in the kitchen.
Right.
And I think it's going to taste better.
Okay, so before we get into this, though, I would like to toot Brody's horn for him, because yesterday, the Rotary family dinner at NORCAM last evening, 250 people served. You supplied all the turkeys.
Yeah, we did some smoked turkeys, and just because we had some extra ones hanging around.
That's a lot of extra turkeys for 250 people.
Yeah, they had other ones as well. But
well, you know what? Congratulations for doing
last night. Yeah, no, it's good. We like to support.
Very community-minded. Okay, so where are we getting started here?
Okay, we're going to start with trussing it. It's the same thing we did with the chicken some time ago, but I'll show you again. So you want, an arm's length for a chicken, a little bit more than an arm's length for a turkey. So we're going to start in the middle of that. First, we folded down the wings a little bit so they can they look pretty, I guess you could say. And then you just go underneath, around the wings. Then you want to go in that little crease between the legs and the breast.
And the body, okay.
Okay. Now I give it a little bit of a knot here just to cinch it down. Yeah. Then we go around the legs.
And so this just keeps it all together. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, exactly. So you want it to be as uniform as you can, so that it cooks evenly. So we got the drumsticks tied in there. We're gonna flip it over.
Ooh, tricky.
Go around the little Pope's nose there.
Some people judge if their turkey is ready if the legs are falling away. This would not allow you to do that.
That would not allow you to do that.
So we're talking thermometer time or what?
Thermometer time, yeah.
Okay,
That's
fair enough.
Super important.
Yeah.
It's not time per pound. And it's not if it starts falling apart. I would say if it starts falling apart, it might be overcooked.
Oh yeah?
Okay. So now we've got our turkey. It's all nice and uniform.
Yep.
Now we're gonna season it really well.
Okay.
Salt, pepper, and put it in the oven. So I like to start mine really hot. So 475 degrees for half an hour. Get a nice crust on it, and then we turn the oven down to 225 degrees. So quite low, and then we go for this one actually, or the one I did this morning, only took 2.5 hours. So
wow.
Yeah, so that's a total of 3 hours for a turkey, which
it all depends on the size, clearly.
It does depend on the size, yes, but principles are the same.
Yes.
And the one thing I would like to mention is that in the morning when you get up, instead of tossing the turkey in the oven, take it out and set it on the counter. So you're starting with a room temperature bird. And then the roasting process goes a lot slower or a lot quicker, but it's easier on the product.
Okay. And if you are working with a frozen turkey, as some do, how long does it really take to pull that out from the fridge? Like 2 days? Like what are we talking
You want to defrost it in the fridge. And that's, I'd say 3 days for sure. Yeah.
Why not at room temperature?
Because the surface can get, can become to room temperature, and then it's it's a great place for bacteria to grow.
Right, we don't need that at
No,
Christmas.
We don't want that.
Okay, we have about 30 seconds left in the segment before we throw to a break. Anything else you want to mention right now?
No, again, just starting with a really hot oven is the best way to do it, and then turn it
Turn it
down,
down.
and then you go low and slow.
Okay, so he mentioned 475 for maybe the first 4 to
Half an
5
hour,
minutes, half an hour,
yeah.
and then moving it down to maybe 275-ish?
Yep, 275, 250.
Okay.
Depending on how your oven works. If you have convection, maybe you want to go a little lower than that because it's going to be a little bit more efficient.
Okay.
If you're just using a standard oven, then maybe you want to go a little higher.
Okay. Magic of television means we got to check out the finished product after a quick break. Stay with us. Back in the kitchen with Brody White from Spruce, Goose, Chop and Block. Great to have you on the show. And look, the turkey is finished.
Just like that.
Fabulous. Smells fabulous as well, I might say.
So now I'm going to show you how to carve the turkey. A really important part. Again, I think people make it a little bit more difficult than maybe it needs to be, but I'm going to show you how I do it.
Okay, interesting. It's everybody has a bit of a different way, I find.
Yeah. So first of all, you need to give a good rest to the turkey. Like at least an hour, an hour and a half to 2 hours is even better.
Really?
Yeah.
Doesn't it cook a little bit longer once you pull it out too?
It continues to cook, yes, for sure. So once you've reached that 160 degrees, and we always use the little handy dandy thermometer, and you want to go right in between the leg and the breast area right there.
Okay.
So that's the slowest cooking part.
Yeah.
So you want to judge it from there.
Okay.
Pull it out and rest it for at least an hour.
Okay, good to know.
For sure.
Like foil it, tent it?
I don't tent it.
No, you just let it sit?
When you tent it, you're going to create a bit of steam. Okay, and that steam's gonna make that skin that you work so hard to get nice and crispy. It's gonna sog that up a bit.
Okay, so if you like the crispy skin, don't tent it.
Exactly.
Good to know.
Okay, so now it's not cold, but it's not hot. This turkey. So what I do is I carve it now and then cut it up. I'm not going to do it because we don't have enough time, but I would carve it and then just put it on a tray, put it back in the oven to heat it up, and then we can put it on the platter.
Okay.
So
do you want me to move this out of the way?
Yeah, maybe. So again, just like a chicken, we're gonna start at the legs here.
Let's get that close up. There we go. Starting at the legs.
Yeah, and separate them a little bit. Then you're gonna kind of, pop them open.
Pop them right off.
Sneak in there. Make some nice sounds with that. That's
I know.
Okay.
That's all right. That's how it goes.
To separate the drumstick from the leg, or from the thigh rather. The thigh, I usually just put straight onto my plate.
Okay. That's your favorite part?
That's my favorite part,
Yeah.
for sure. Actually, the best part, I'll show you here in a second, that I'm gonna shoot myself in the foot for telling you, because now everybody's gonna take it on me.
Okay, that's all right.
It's called the oyster.
Okay.
It's right along the back. There's a little muscle right there. And you just you gotta use your fingers to kind of pop it out.
And what is that?
We call it the oyster. It's just a super tender, super flavorful piece of the thigh.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
Okay, the oyster.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then you've got your breasts. So you're gonna want to go right down
Let's get that close up. There it is.
that keel bone, which
Yeah.
is the breastbone. And I'm gonna take the whole breast off in one piece.
See, now a lot of people will just slice this, slice
Yeah.
and slice and slice, but you're like going for the jug. You're taking the whole thing off.
And another thing, I like big, thick slices of the breast meat. So rather than having that fine shaved stuff, I like to have
Chunks.
nice big chunks. So
Okay.
you got a full breast here. You're gonna take the wing off. Yes.
Not so I could see it on camera.
Yeah, so we'll do it on that side.
Sure. Okay, so
And
this
then,
is the
so
breast.
that's your breast. It's
Yeah.
fully boneless, and then I do nice, kind of 1/2 inch slices like that.
You're not the first butcher to do it this way. I've seen this before. I think you guys sort of know what you're doing. Everybody else slices from the breast, and you know what, whatever, to each their own, but this is definitely a way where you're really making the most of getting all the meat off.
Yeah,
That's what
for
I've
sure.
noticed.
For sure. And there's always going to be a little bit of meat left on the carcass, but you take that, and the next day you pick it all off. You make a nice soup with it, and you're good to go.
Awesome. So what's left now? So then you would do the other side and then pull off the wings, obviously.
The wings, which I know you like. So
how do you know I like the wings?
Oh, we talked about it.
Oh, did we? Oh. Okay. I like all parts actually, but the wings are good too. That bird didn't see anything coming.
All this being said, I don't carve the turkey at home.
Let's quickly talk about turduckens as well.
Yeah, so I mean, there's a lot of stuff we do at the store, and I can't cook and carve your turkey for you, but we obviously sell a lot of turkeys. This is the turkey time of year. We've got a few left, so if you're still in need of a turkey, give us a call today. Today is the last day to pre-order.
Okay, good to know.
So, but we do have a few extra. They'll be in the display case tomorrow. Yeah, and then we also do turduckens, we have ducks, we have geese, all locally produced, at least from BC. A lot of it comes from the Lower Mainland. So
nice.
Our turkeys come from Abbotsford. It's called JD Farms. It's certified all natural, so no hormones, no antibiotics, and no animal byproducts used in the production. They come in fresh, which makes a big difference, I think, when you're roasting a turkey. It creates a far more juicier product at the end. It's way better to work with a fresh bird.
Awesome. And you're doing turduckens for Christmas?
We're doing turduckens. So yeah, I think this Friday and Saturday we'll be building turduckens like crazy, which is a big job. You got to bone out all these turkeys and ducks and chickens and stuff. Yeah, it's
good
pretty
for
fun.
you.
Yeah.
Well, this is great. Even though you don't do the carving at home, I think that you've done an excellent job in showing us how to do it. Nice close-up shot there, and Brody's going to throw some gravy on now as we throw to a break. By the way, this gravy, I'm telling you how good it smells.
We also, we make the gravy, we sell the gravy in the store.
Good to know.
Along with cranberry sauce, again, so you can spend more time drinking mimosas and not worried about slaving away in the kitchen.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being here today.
No problem.
SpruceGoose.ca. Today is the last day to order a turkey. If you're interested, you can absolutely do that. You can phone them as well. We are back in 2 minutes. Stay with us.
Thank you.